Alright guys, it's Mike with Tech TV and I'm here with Jack Wood.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good to see you again. Hello everybody.
And here we are. This is the G-Tech. Yes, it's out. No, I'm just kidding. No. This is the Etha. A lot of rumors about the internet of this being developed. People just wishful thinking.
Yeah, well, people are going about the G-Tech, you know, every kid likes to think they were the first person, hey, I've got a really great idea for you, why don't you do a low version of the Geo G-Tech? Right. So I think that's what people expected us to come out with, and obviously this isn't that at all.
Yeah.
It's not G-Tech, it's an Etha.
This is wishful thinking. I mean, that's what they're like. Just everyone want. I mean, obviously you came out with the E-Tech line, which has been very successful for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably going on 4 years, 5 years now. So a spool valve was just wishful thinking. So, but here we are. We are here with the Etha, and it's on display here at Planet Eclipse, but not for sale yet until
mid-December.
Mid-December. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to ship to stores for Christmas, just a couple weeks before Christmas.
Okay. So about the beginning of December, and then so let's go through the Etha here, and let's just take it start it from the very beginning. I mean, obviously we're priced for about what, about $400?
Yeah, $395.
Okay, and
so that's $395 as you see it here. Really should have brought a case and let you have a look at that, because that's a really cool piece of kit as well. I tell you what, when we finished up, I'll go and grab one and we'll show them
unboxing video.
Yeah,
I love those.
Video. So, just going around the periphery first, we've got a shaft 4-barrel. Okay. So this basically has it's a E-Tech version, if you like, of the shaft 4-barrel. So it has the double male section, reverse thread as usual. Okay. So the back is the double male, just the same as the shaft 4. So you've got the extended bore. And then obviously the fitment is the same as the current shaft 4, so all the boost kits that we do with the different bore size backs, they'll just work with this tip. Different tips will work with this back, so it's all mix and match with the current line of shaft barrels that we do. We've got new ASA, new oops for us. Everybody wants it out the front,
including me. Yeah.
So we've got a composite on-off knob on there. So we'll go through some of the composite parts.
Okay.
Aluminium body. The actual internals are the same as the box that you know. So the actual screws in and threaded into the back, and the both the same O-rings, the same. So it's really light and easy to turn it on. Up front we've got basically an SL3 regulator, so the same regulator that's on the Geo 2 and Ego 11, and the SLS and CSL. Internally all of the parts are identical. All we've done is change the machining on the outside just to reduce the cost of it.
If you can come in and bring the camera in a little closer, we'll kind of take a look at this.
Yeah.
Up a little bit closer.
Yeah, so you'll see the fitment onto the body is the same as an Ego 11 and a Geo 2, in that the actual body screws onto the gun body rather than into it in the old ASA fashion. While you got to zoom in, it's got a little blanking plug in the front. That just blanks in the transfer. Yeah, it's just torpedo. That's the same piece that you find in the Geo. Air comes in and comes up through a passageway all the way to the back into the solenoid and the firing chamber. We've got a composite clamping feed at the top. That's the same one that we have on the E-Tech LT.
So the star, the adjustment knob will fit on that?
Good. On there, yeah. This piece is exactly the same as the E-Tech one.
Oh, cool.
So it's interchangeable with the E-Tech LT one. Or for that matter with any of the Ego line. So if you've got an aluminium one from an Ego, that'll just fit straight on there. The fitment's the same as the Ego we've been using since 07.
Okay.
Obviously copper barrel threaded. And then we've got our usual common shaped trigger now that we use on all our guns. It seems to be the most well received.
The people are least complaining about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you won't please all the people all the time, and some people will want to change the trigger, which we don't have a problem with. But for a great majority of the people, this is preferred the style.
Is that aluminum or that's oh, it's aluminum. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So the trigger, couple of things we've done with the trigger. For the first time, you can actually take off the grip panels, which exposes the pivot pin. Okay. Slacken off the grub screw at the front. pin comes out and then the trigger comes out at the front. So any trigger shots or frame shots that you get, you can pull out the trigger without having to remove the whole frame to clean it all up.
And a quick tip for you guys, if you ever get shot in here, what I've always found it works really well is a paintbrush. Just get yourself a paintbrush, a clean one, and cleans it all up.
And the other thing we do, there's no ball bearings in here, no ball races, but there is sintered brass bushes that are fitted inside the frame.
Okay.
So we have little brass bushes that slot down and are clamped into place inside the frame, and the trigger actually pivots on those sintered brass bushes. So you get almost a feeling of a ball race, but without the expense of a ball race.
Yeah, and that's a good feeling trigger. So, you know, and you can definitely feel there's very little side-to-side play on that. It's most people aren't going to have any complaints with that trigger.
We have a leaf spring as well, the same as you have on Ego 11.
Okay.
It's adjustable tension, and then we have adjustments for rear stop and front stop as well.
Oh, okay.
So 3-point adjustment.
Very nice.
Micro switch operation, same as the E-Tech.
Okay.
So we have a micro switch clipped inside the frame. Circuit board and a solenoid and battery obviously inside here. A lot of comments on the grips. Some people like them, some people don't like them, as always. What we try to do is the grip panel is actually sunken down into the frame, and we're trying to contour it as much as possible, so it's really nicely ergonomically curved at the back. At the front, got finger grooves at the front.
And that's something with grips that I always tend to notice when I look at a marker is how does it look on the back? Are my glove's going to rip into it when I go to switch hands? But that's a very nice smooth
nice
transition when you go to put it from one hand to the other. You don't want a nice big bubble grip sticking out there and your gloves end up catching it. It'll actually end up tweaking your gun while you're trying to shoot and switch hands. That looks really nice, and hopefully we can see that, how nice and smooth that is and molded into the frame.
All these little strips on here, they're rubberized strips. So they are dual texture, but they're just not completely wrapped in rubber like we do with the other guns.
Right.
So they should still be really, really durable. And there's plenty of grip offered by them. So up at the back we've got the console, really bright LED in there.
And that's a really bright LED.
You won't have a problem seeing that in any kind of conditions, no matter how sunny. Cool little features like single press will give you a battery indicator.
Okay.
So obviously this is green, it's got a good battery in there. And then usual push and hold, turns the eyes off. Then push and hold again, eyes back on, and you've got different colours for the ball in breach, ball out to breach. So it's not a cheap circuit board. It's got all the features. It's got all the ramping modes you need. It's adjustable ramping, uncapped semi, debounce settings.
Just the fact that the eye color just the fact that the LED changes color when you put your finger in there. Not only does that help you if you have eye problems or you're not sure. Also can sometimes diagnose if you've got a low battery as well. If you've got a flaky battery, it's not picking up the eyes. That's really nice. You see that on $800, $900, $1,200 guns.
And what you see there, that's basically, it tells you that's gone into default.
Right.
So you've got an eye misfunction there, so it's fired, but the ball's
stuck there. Right.
So that'll stay in there until it clears itself, or you get in there and clean it.
Right.
So.
And it actually resets on its own once it picks it up. A lot of guns you'll have to actually manually reset once you get an eye fault. It doesn't pick it up that the eye's been cleared, but you run a swab down there or something. Okay, that's really good.
Yeah, we think about these things. So, and then obviously just power off.
You get the red flash there. You go.
Programming is really simple. It's all on the trigger and here. So pull and hold the trigger, push button, get a white flash. You're into programming mode. You've got obviously different modes that you go through, and setting them. It's just exactly what
very
you're
simple.
For. Very simple. Like we do on the E-Tech, once you take off the grip panel, there's a little instruction manual stuck on the inside which tells you what the different colours do and the ranges for the settings.
Oh, nice, for people that don't bring their manual to the field. Good idea.
And then so that pretty much covers what's inside the grip. And then the main thing that people are interested in is the bolt assembly. Do you want me to go ahead and pull that out for you?
Absolutely.
So it's just like a Geo, it's toolless, or you can do it with a tool.
Right.
So if you screw it in with a hex key, then you're going to need a hex key to get it back out. If you screw it in with your fingers, then you can take it out with your fingers.
And with my 2.1, if I go finger tight, it never moves.
No, it's the same on this. It's never going to move. You've got 3 O-rings actually on the actual body itself, and then you've got a final O-ring at the back, which is like a tweak stop. Right. So you tweak it up against the O-ring, and then it never budges.
There you go.
Okay, so we slide that out. That's then just an empty body. There's nothing inside there at all. That's your firing assembly. Bolt spring. Just looking at the bolt first. It's stainless bolt, so we don't get any wear from the spring.
Okay.
Then this is our flexi tip. You feel it's actually how rubbery that is.
Wow. Yeah, that feels good.
It's pretty soft, and you'll see it's actually really deep as well. So it goes a long way back down to the bolt. It's not just like just a shallow rubbery face. There's like 3 or 4 millimeters of actual contact there with rubber.
Prototype stuff. Thought I saw something like this maybe a little over 2 years ago on the SL91.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. There we go. Little history lesson. One time I was in the back of Planet Eclipse, and I saw the bolt inside of the SL91, and it had a rubber tipped face on that. So
yeah, those prototypes we never actually got into production. We had a lot of problems with them because what we were trying to do there was actually mold the rubber tip into the aluminum bolt.
Yeah.
And we had all kinds of issues with that. This is a much more elegant and simple solution. Yeah. It's just a clip on, and that's it. You just
very
replace
nice.
that. So it's pretty simple, straightforward. And this is the main engine. Have bolt guide, just unscrews. Obviously, you notice there's no tools. Haven't got any tools on the table today.
Yeah.
Everything comes apart with no tools, so that's just a tube. There's a bumper on there, but nothing else. Then you have what we call a pocket inside.
Right.
Some people want to call a spool. It's a bit of confusion over whether it's a pocket or a spool.
Right.
We call it a pocket, but technically it's a spool.
Yeah.
So.
Let them argue over it. Yeah.
Final piece, we have a little joiner and screws. A little return spring there.
I know obviously in the back of the Geo 2.1 you've got something similar to this. Is that, are we close in this, kind of the same technology, or is there this kind of a different?
Yeah, there's a little bit of crossover. It does. Yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have a spring which returns in the Geo it returns a prop shaft.
Prop shaft, right.
On this this poppet actually does control the flow through the actual firing chamber as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this bit is the primary part that makes the gun fire. In the Geo, it's the second. It only kicks in once the gun's fired. Yeah. So a slight difference in the way it works, but you've got pieces moving with the spring inside. So the solenoid drives into a chamber here and drives this piece just a couple of millimeters forwards and backwards.
That's all it takes.
It's a dump chamber in that it's sealed at the front on this O-ring, pulls back, dumps the chamber. One of the main things is we seal off the chamber, so when this is in its rear position and releasing air down the barrel, the supply is actually shut off, so you can never have a free flow of air through the gun.
Oh good, it'll make it quieter and more efficient.
Yeah, so you're only emptying a metered amount every shot.
Good.
The efficiency is pretty good. And that's it pretty much. Very, very simple, really, really quick to put together.
And what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about 8 pieces? Yeah,
that's with everything. So I mean, just give you an idea. It goes in there. Goes in there.
While you're putting this back together, about how many years has Planet Eclipse been working on this?
It's about 18 months.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, the idea's been there for a long time, but never really, just like anything, we've never been in a position to really do it. So everything has to be done at the right time.
Right.
And we felt that the right time was now. So you see, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
So nothing complex about that at all.
Then we've also got a model here.
Yeah, so just got a little cutaway there. There's been training the techs while I've been here. So I've been using this. So you can see how got parts of the poppet will actually move inside the bolt to give us the dual speed acceleration on the bolt.
Right.
And then just see where else you got.
Okay, the next thing I'd like to talk about is cross compatibility. Obviously, same detents.
Yep, same detents.
Okay.
using the same type of eyes, same micro switch that's in an E-Tech, same feed that's on the E-Tech, same internals that are in the Ego and Geo regs, same internals in the POPs. So as much as possible we've crossed the parts, which makes it easy for everybody.
Now it's time for packaging. So we get this beautiful.
Found somebody with some packaging for us.
Beautiful blonde assistant. Thank you.
Thanks, lads.
Here it is. You can stand on this.
Yep.
This is nice.
We've got some people say, oh, it looks a bit like a tool case, and then other guys go, oh, it looks like an ammo case. And like,
yeah, that's a case.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So,
big catches in the front. Usual, super robust. Tons and tons of actual. You know, this gun's not going anywhere. The drop test we do with these is ridiculous. You know, we put them on like racking really high up, fully loaded with guns and everything, and push them off and fall down onto concrete floors to test them.
Yeah, no, this is great. And the thing also that's really nice about this is even your gun may be put together, but you can still put batteries in here, tools in here.
Yeah.
You know,
we've got quite a bit of space inside this one.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is definitely a case.
You know, considering price point of the gun, you know how we do our manuals.
Full color manuals, very nice.
There's not really anything that everything you need to know in there.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Something that I noticed also on the Etha, what are these little notches and grooves here? There's 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Yeah.
What is that by coincidence, or what is that?
No, there's something we right from the very start of the project we wanted to make the gun. I'd say expandable. We want to be able to bolt things onto it.
Okay.
Because this gun's really aimed at rec ball, scenario, guys that are going to potentially play out in the woods, and we know those guys like to really bolt things on. So we wanted a system that would allow us to bolt things onto the gun at a later date. Accessories that we make, accessories that other companies make, and give them a platform to mount things onto the gun.
Maybe something like a barrel cam, for the love of God.
Yep.
Please make a barrel cam. No, I mean that would be great. I mean, if you guys can see this, you know, there is a potential in the future to be able to clip something on here that'd be a barrel cam. Yeah. Especially like the Contour HD, for instance. If I didn't say that again, Contour HD bolted on this, I'd be in heaven. But yeah, that's great. And probably would just be something just snap right over the top of it, locked in place. Yeah. Wow.
And we've got a few other things in the pipeline as well, and I think beginning of next year you'll see some really interesting things. People then get some idea of what's possible with the platform and the direction we want to push this thing in.
Very nice.
Very interesting.
So there we go.
Yep. In the case, just all the usual stuff. Got the full hex key set in there.
Right.
Full tube of grease.
Plenty of
size that spares kit.
Yeah. Plenty of parts to rebuild the gun over and over again.
Yep.
Very nice.
The idea is that once you get this, you know, we're going to sell these hopefully all over the world. Somebody gets a gun in Australia and we're in the UK, you know, the shipping stuff there is a pain. So there's everything that they should ever need in there.
Very nice. This is definitely exciting, so look forward.
Oh, and also, Leds has seen you do your barrel condom testing. Yeah. And he said he really, really wants you to test one of ours.
Okay.
He thinks his torture test that he puts our condom through is worse than yours.
Okay.
And ours live. He wants you to
most of mine seem to be disposable. I'll have the goggle cam on, I go accidentally touch the trigger. Alright, that barrel sucks toast. Yeah. Cool. Well, we'll try that. That's going to be fun and messy. Awesome. There we go. So, Planet Eclipse Etha, December?
Yep.
December. We're going to have these. So, in black. Okay. So,
I know people say, no, they're going to do it in HD camo and all that kind of thing. No, certainly for the first few months, they'll just be black.
Until you get caught up, yeah. Totally understandable. Terrific, Jack. Thank you very much.
As always, mate.
Thank you.